You're welcome to NRCRI. My name is Dr. Ihoma Ubonu, an Assistant Director and the Coordinator of the Biotechnology Research Program. So I'm going to be briefly telling you and showing you our innovations, the recent innovations, as well as the technologies that we have adopted and we are using in NRCRI for different purposes. Okay, so the first technology that I'm going to show you is what we call semi-autotrophic hydroponic, SMH for short. And we use this as a technology that we have adapted for rapid multiplication of planting materials, particularly for vegetatively propagated crops like cassava, yam, sweet potato, and ginger. So what happens? This is cassava plantlets that were derived from tissue culture. The important thing here is that the planting materials are clean. So they were cleaned from tissue culture, and then you introduce them into a substrate, like the name implies, is hydroponic, and that means it's soilless. So what you have inside here is a substrate, and of course in a plastic container. So from here, you now cut them, as you see how these are freshly done. So you cut them into this place. After 3 weeks, you're going to get this level of material. So the importance is that within 3 to 4 weeks, you would have been able to get about 3 or 4 nodes from this plantlet, and you cut them again and put into fresh plantlets. So within 1 year, space of 1 year, you would have produced thousands of planting materials as compared to the field, whereby you wait for 12 months to get about 6 cuttings. So that's the importance of this technology. Still on the SAH, this is a large-scale production of what I had already showed you in the laboratory. So you see how huge this is? So with this, you can actually provide lots of planting material that will take acres and acres of land. These are SAH materials, the boxes that I just showed you. These are those materials planted in the field. So you see how they're doing very well, and this is what you have. All these are SAH plantlets planted in the field. The second innovation I want to talk to you about today is about the novel food products that we developed from root and tuber crops. And with me here is Dr. Anne, a specialist that is going to tell you more about the product. Dr. Anne.
Good morning. I'm Dr. Mrs. Anne Kifikakano, the coordinator of Product Development Program. Welcome. NRCRI have produced a lot of novel products from root and tuber crop. Here we have turmeric activated green tea. Why we call it turmeric activated green tea? Because it contains black pepper, which help in boosting the curcumin that is naturally embedded in the tea. Here we have turmeric green tea. This is non-activated because it doesn't contain that black pepper. Here we also have turmeric green tea. This is produced from turmeric leaf. All these ones are produced from the rhizome. Here we have the ginger green tea. They are rich in, is good in diabetic control, potential in kidney management, lower blood pressure, rich in flavonoid, heart management, weight management, and many other health benefits attached to it. Here we have our turmeric gari. This is rich in turmeric. It contains turmeric that helps in fighting free radical. It's good for diabetic patients like degenerative diseases like inflammation of the body, inflammation of the joint, diabetic patients, and cancer. So here we also have our orange flesh sweet potato flour. This is rich in pro-vitamin A. It's rich, it helps for supply of pro-vitamin A for children, for nursing mother, and also help in controlling the night blindness. Here we have water yam flour for swallow. It is rich in a starch that is not easily digestible. You know, for diabetic patients, once you take this, you are good to go. Here we have our orange flesh sweet potato produced from orange flesh sweet potato. This is our orange flesh potato drink. It's also rich in pro-vitamin A. Takes care of inflammation of the body, just like I mentioned earlier. Inflammation of the joints, diabetic, cancer, and other degenerative diseases. Here we have a cassava salad cream. With this, there's no importation of salad cream again. Thank you and God bless you.
So the third innovation that I would like to talk to you about is the biofortification of cassava with iron and zinc. You know, cassava is high in calorie but very low in minerals like iron and zinc. So this cassava that you're seeing right here contains high levels of iron and zinc, and here they are being evaluated under confined field trials for other agronomical traits like disease resistance and yield. And after now, Nigeria is going to have cassava that is rich with iron and zinc. And do you know what this means? It's going to fight hidden hunger in our children and women of reproductive age. So another innovation is about the newly released potato varieties that the Institute has just released. So I have with me here Dr. Amadi to talk more about that. Dr. Amadi, sir.
Yeah, yes, thank you so much. Recently, the Institute released 4 new potato varieties in collaboration with the International Potato Center. These varieties, they have potential yields of not less than 40 tons per hectare, and they are late blight resistant and also very good for processing. And as a matter of fact, they've been given local names so that farmers can easily identify with them. We have the Kyo, which means very good. It looks very beautiful. Babang with very large tubers. Juria is resilient, and then Unica, the very unique with a reddish skin. These varieties actually will help farmers increase their yields and also very good for processing and will encourage, the establishment of processing industries here because most of the processed potatoes we find there on the shelf are all imported. So this will encourage local processing. And besides, the lead blight being the most destructive disease of potatoes will be kept in check. These varieties will just need perhaps maybe 1 or 2 spraying and they'll be good to give you the right yield as against multiple weekly spraying that is needed for the susceptible varieties. So this is an innovation that will actually change things for the potato industry. Thank you.
So another innovation is the newly released Young Varieties. From 2001 to date, NRCRI has released about 35 genotypes of yam. But recently, 2022 and 2023, we have 4 varieties, and their their local names are Blessing, Sunshine, Delight, and Favorite. Now, these materials are high yielding with high dry matter content, good for boiling and also as pounded yam. Particularly for Delight, in addition to having high yield and high dry matter content, is very high in flour production. It produces high flour yield. So these are good innovations because they are providing farmers with good yam varieties for both whey yam production and seed yam production, thereby improving the economic situation of the nation and also for food security. So I've shown you about 5 innovations already that the institute had worked on recently. So the institute is likewise working on so many other technologies to bring about new innovations, and within a short period of time, we'll be able to have these technologies out there for both the farmers, both for producers, and for consumers' benefits. Thank you.